Welcome to Beginner Basics. I'm Dan Tanner of Traps for Kids, and today we will be showing you many different aspects of trapping, from understanding what equipment you will need to get started and how to trap certain fur bearers. Not only that, we will also show you how to dispatch and process your catch after you have made one. Many newcomers to trapping aren't sure of the proper ways to go about trapping, so hopefully with this video we will have given you a better idea of how to get started. So without wasting any time, let's get started with trapline equipment.
Okay, here we are back at the shop. The first group of tools I'd like to talk about would be digging tools. So starting from left to right, we have a trapper's hammer. It's basically a sledgehammer with a blade attached for easy digging of trap beds. This also serves a dual purpose as it drives in your stakes for anchoring in traps. The weight of it also adds for easy digging in frozen ground and driving in your trap stakes. Next would be my dirt hole auger. I use to make most of my dirt hole sets. It's fast, it's easy, and by twisting it into the ground, I can get the depth I want, and by simply pulling out the dirt hole. Works well on all soil types and allows me to make a deep and small hole at the same time. Next would be a hatchet. This I use as a backup to my trapper's hammer in case my hammer breaks or gets lost out on the line. It also can chop out trap beds, hammer in trap stakes, and even cut small limbs if need be. Last would be the trapper's trowel. I use this mainly for digging pocket sets while water trapping, but it can also be used for digging dirt holes on land. The trapper's trowel has many uses, as you will see out on the trap line. I recommend everybody get at least one form of hammer and one form of digging tool.
Hi, I'm Todd Strohecker. I'm a trapper from Pennsylvania. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about different types of traps, how they work, and how they are set. The earliest traps that trappers used were foothold traps. And as their name implies, it's used to hold an animal by the foot. The first traps were long spring traps. And they're named because of these springs on the side. And they're a long tension spring that is used to hold the jaws shut and keep the animal in the trap. Some long spring traps have two springs, like this one here. This is a number 11, and some only have one. To set these traps, it's probably easiest to set the trap over your knee. You push the two springs down and kind of bend them down over your knee, and use your thumbs to open up the jaws. Then you take this piece here, which is called the dog, and put it under the notch of the pan. And now the trap is set. So this jaw here will stick up unless the springs are pulled back. Some trappers like to pull the pan down so it's level and even with the jaws.
Hi, I'm Ron Marsh. We're here at Ron's Table Shop. Today we're going to be talking about trap anchoring systems. Ever since the steel foothold trap was made, as trappers have wondered, how am I going to anchor that trap down so that the animal doesn't run off with it? And great-grandpa, he used what he had on hand and made a stake, passed it through the ring, and hooked it and drove it in. Over time, one of the disadvantages of this is that wooden stake can break out at the top and a piece be gone off of it. So we're all the time looking for something better.
Hi, I'm James Berdier, and this is my son Eric. We're going to show you how to get traps ready and cook them off. Very basic way of doing things. Eric's going to go ahead and start by getting some of them ready. Put some wire between the jaws. That way the inside of the jaw face gets clean. It's waxed and dyed. Simple way of doing this is to set them, if they're not too dirty, and snap them a few times and knock all the loose dirt off. Very simple. Once he gets a few of these ready, we'll wire them together and put them in the die. Get some more ready, Eric. Now on new traps, the way I do it is I take them to the car wash with engine degreaser, or you got a good mother or wife, run them through the dishwasher on pot and pan cycle. 2 times through and they're ready to go. You just need to get all the grease off and nothing else.
Hi, my name is Wayne Stotler, and today we're going to talk about gaining permission to trap, which can be one of the most difficult things to do when you're trapping. Gaining permission is going to get you off of public land and get you into some areas that typically don't see any trapping pressure. You have farmers that are watching over your sets while you're not there. Chance of trap theft will be reduced quite a bit, and gaining permission is nothing more than going up, knocking on a door, and coming right out and asking for permission to trap.
Hi, my name is Arnold Lockman. We're going to talk about muskrats today. Do a little muskrat trapping. This is one of the stops along my line. It's a pretty good production area. The muskrats in this pond have really done some damage over the past couple of years, and we've been taking them out yearly. Right here, it's real simple to locate them in ponds. You'll see some clean trails coming back in, cut through the grass, and they'll just burrow back into the bank. Here's one that they've collapsed, but they're still using. And it's real simple. You get a 110 conibear, and either you can sit it out in front of the hole, like this, and stake it down, or you can actually set it inside the hole here, in the direction of which way they're traveling, and staking down. Muskrats are going back in there to feed, and they're going back in there and living. Don't be surprised if you don't catch some mink along here too, up around here hunting for the muskrats.